Torn Veil, the demonic possession of Emily Thompson. In the serene town of Millburg, nestled between rolling hills and peaceful meadows, a sinister force lay dormant, biding its time. Little did the residents know that Emily Thompson, a respected librarian with an unassuming demeanor, would become the unwitting conduit for an ancient demon hungering for the taste of human suffering. The unsettling tale began innocently in the dusty archives of Millburg's Historical Society, where Emily, with a keen interest in the town's past, discovered an ancient artifact hidden among forgotten manuscripts. Unbeknownst to her, the relic served as a conduit for malevolent energies that sought release from millennia-old imprisonment. As Emily brought the artifact into her modest home, an unexplainable darkness began to seep into the very fabric of her existence. Strange occurrences became commonplace. A flickering lamp, whispers in the still of the night, and an oppressive atmosphere that clung to her like an unseen shroud. Unseen eyes seemed to watch her every move. The malevolent entity, a demon named Azazel, sensed Emily's vulnerability and seized the opportunity to breach the fragile barrier between the earthly realm and the abyss. It began subtly, with night terrors that left Emily gasping for breath. Whispers of promises and secrets echoed in her ears, enticing her with dark desires that festered within the recesses of her soul. The possession manifested in violent fits and erratic behavior. Emily's eyes, once warm and inviting, now bore an unnatural glint, a malevolence that sent shivers down the spines of those who dared to look into them. Her once melodious voice now carried the guttural tones of an entity not of this world. Word spread through Millburg of Emily's alarming transformation, and the townspeople, gripped by fear, turned to Father Matthias, an experienced exorcist, to confront the demonic entity that had claimed Emily's soul. The air thickened with tension as the ritual commenced, and the room itself seemed to groan in acknowledgement of the ancient struggle that unfolded within its walls. Azazel, unwilling to relinquish its newfound vessel, lashed out with a ferocity that defied the laws of nature. The room echoed with the sounds of unearthly growls, and furniture clattered as Emily's body convulsed in torment. The demon, through Emily's tormented cries, mocked the exorcist with ancient languages and whispered of sins committed in forgotten epochs. As the battle between the sacred and the profane intensified, Father Matthias pressed on, unwavering in his faith. The very walls seemed to groan in agony, bearing witness to the otherworldly struggle that unfolded within. Azazel, sensing the impending defeat, fought with desperate fury, manipulating Emily's form in contorted defiance. In a climactic surge of ethereal light, the demon's grip began to weaken. Emily's contorted form convulsed as Azazel fought for dominion. But the exorcist's prayers resonated with an otherworldly power that transcended the earthly realm. With a final guttural roar, the demon was expelled, leaving Emily's battered body collapsed on the floor. The room, once a battleground between light and darkness, now felt eerily silent. The oppressive atmosphere lifted. Emily, unconscious and exhausted, was left to grapple with the haunting memories of the malevolent entity that had briefly taken residence within her. As the town sighed in relief, Father Matthias, haunted by the encounter, carried the weight of the otherworldly struggle that had unfolded within the confines of Millburg. The artifact, now understood to be a cursed relic, was safely locked away, its secrets buried in the annals of history. Millburg returned to its quiet normalcy, but the echoes of that fateful possession lingered. A chilling reminder that even in the most serene places, a thin veil exists between our world and the malevolent entities that hunger for a taste of our mortal souls. The townspeople, forever changed by the spectral struggle they had witnessed, now looked upon Emily's modest home with a mix of trepidation and awe, pondering the ancient forces that lurked just beyond the veil.